fact that I am just the mom of a soon-to-be, or I guess she has superhero powers, but soon to, you know, to be developed, that I get to play the mom, but it is so interesting, and it's not like I'm, you know, showing up to work and just, you know, saying a few lines and it's easy and I leave. I get complex, interesting work, which I'm really grateful for, and I hope that, like, even as mom viewers and dad viewers, that like I feel like this show is something for everybody. It isn't just a young adult show. My friends are all watching it and are obsessed with it, which is really exciting. And I think it's also because of the writing of the parents as well.
Well, yeah, Andrea is so right about that, because when I watch you on the show, it's like I'm just like, you know, amazed at what at the work that I see. But you know, I thank you, Joe and Tom. The thing to me that is so compelling is that these are real things. Even though it's superheroes, it's some real things that people go through, and things that I think about as a father now. You know, that I have to think about for Tyrone, as Otis, for the character. I have to think about these things, and you know, to be able to bring that and show that in a real way, to me, is just tremendous. I have these feelings. Like the other day, I was telling my wife, "Man, I just had a dream about the Mardi Gras Indians." You know? It's like it almost blurs the lines between what's real and what's not real in my life, because, you know, these things are so relevant to today. not time. They had beef with me for some reason.
We're talking about the characters' psychological.
What was the reasoning to have it located in New Orleans?
Part of it, you know, it became from a discussion with Marvel, with Jeff Loeb. We were just talking about just a different look. I always joke, but I'm kind of serious, that New York is very well protected. They have way too many superheroes. So when we started talking about other places, we got to New Orleans, and something felt very Cloak and Dagger about it. I think it's our most European city. It feels like it has a history older than the country. And the more we learned about it, it kind of did a lot of our work for us. You know, we brought on some writers who are very familiar with with New Orleans, so we were able to dig into things like Voodoo and really understand the religion, you know, the connection between West Indian religion and African religion with Christianity, and kind of the reality of that, and kind of do that justice. The Mardi Gras Indians and things like that. The more we learned about New Orleans, the more we were surprised Cloak and Dagger weren't there the whole time.
So speaking of other Marvel superhero characters, will there ever be a crossover with Cloak and Dagger and other things of the Marvel
Runaways,
universe?
maybe?
If I have my way, yes. There's so many lawyers and you know, Marvel.
We need to have a conversation with them about this.
We need to have a conversation with everybody. But, you know, I've definitely, I've sat near Josh Schwartz in premieres and been like, so season 3, we can all get together, right? But I think, you know, I've said this before, hopefully don't get in trouble. Cloak and Dagger, I think, are, at least in the comic book version, the ultimate crossover characters. They show up in any book, and you're pleasantly surprised. So hopefully, Aubrey and Olivia will be welcomed into some places, and we'll let them go if we can.
Will we see any costumes soon? Maybe.
You've seen a little bit of a hint of a costume in episode 4.
Yeah.
I think we're probably going to stay away from the weird sexist slit.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
The Tandy.
It's a little.
But I think, you know, we're focusing on character as much as possible at the beginning.
The feeling that I'm kind of getting from, like, Otis and Adina is that there's, like, a separation from their son, almost like being pushed away since the older son had passed. Is that something that is going to continue, or am I off on that? Is there, like, a warmth that will
that's a good question. There's something there. I think there's some level of PTSD, I think, that's there when you have these things that happen in families, and, you know, it just never goes away, and it's just, it's almost like what they say, the thing under the rug or whatever. You know, it's almost like something under the rug, and we struggle to deal with it head on, and, you know, and she kind of works, you know, so I don't know if I can say where we're going with it, but you know, there definitely is something there that we need to work out.
So fun on Marvel. I actually noticed on Twitter that the lovely folks over on Luke Cage made a mention of someone named O'Reilly going to Louisiana, which is kind of cool.
I wonder.
Yeah, I mean, listen, this show, in fact, you guys just watched episode 5, right?
Yes.
So it starts and ends with a commercial?
Yes.
I don't know if any of you remember back to episode 3 when Tyrone is hiding Evita from Mom. She's talking about we got to do commercials, we have to do veterans, what's that scientist's name?
Yes.
You know, the beauty of doing 10 episodes is you get to lay in a lot of that nonsense, which only really smart people like yourselves will figure out, and nobody, especially my mom, will ever understand.
Right.
But I think that's part of the fun, just laying in things and making it rewarding for the viewer on the third watch.
When and not if there's a second season, will we get
Yeah.
more than 10 episodes? Or will it stay with 10 episodes?
That is between God and Jeff Loeb and Carrie Burke. I have no idea.
So that's
We'll
who
make
we
as
need
many
to
as they let
talk
us.
to.
You know, sort of about the cast selection, like Olivia Holt, like how did you, where did they audition, or did you already know you wanted them?
It's funny, Olivia was a name, someone had pointed her out to me a while ago, like someone shouted me on Twitter, and I checked out a movie that she was in, and I was kind of ringing the bell to get her in the room for a while. We probably had 1,000 or so people read for each role, I imagine, for those two. And we didn't cast until the weekend before we were supposed to leave. We were kind of just like, it's very hard to find people that age who are really that age. You don't do the Dylan McKay 35 playing 18. It's like, and who have kind of the raw talent. So Olivia and Aubrey came in very late. Gina had kind of shaken the trees and asked her friends, and someone had saw him on the night of.
I think it was a Saturday, right?
Yep.
Like we went in on a weekend to see them.
And we saw those two, and it was just one of the most beautiful things that's ever happened in my professional life, where they read separately, and we all kind of like relaxed a little. Okay, in an emergency, these two will do okay. And then Gina, because she's just an inspired artist, says like, let me take them aside for a second. And she pulled that cemetery scene from the pilot, which they hadn't seen. And she basically said, just improv this, you know, you went on the beach, you did this, kind of just, we're going to take you into the room, you're going to improv in front of everybody. And Olivia and Aubrey just kind of like talked, and literally it was like Spider-Man in that Avengers movie. Like all our hair started standing up, and we were just like, this is it. And we were like super nice and political, and waited for the door to close, and then like everyone just exhaled, and it was just, we were so happy. And you know, we were being particularly perfectionists in this moment, but it really paid off when we found our Tandy and Tyrone.
My cell phone wasn't on mute, and Joe got so mad at me.
Oh.
That he brought it up for like months afterward.
I forgot about it. Now I can bring it up.
Yeah.
Like, is your cell phone on mute? Like, yes, Joe.
I totally forgot about that. So yes, Tom Lieber almost ruined Cloak and Dagger.
Yeah.
Practically made Cloak and Dagger. So.
That's funny.
You know, and, the family has been traumatized.
Yeah.
You know, the family has been traumatized. So we have this bond, we have this thing that we're in together that we try to avoid talking about because it brings pain to talk about it. But at the same time, as a parent, I know that I have to let my son grow and become a man and not carry that baggage into his future. But I think it's going to make him a better superhero.
Yeah.
Just a quick follow-up. Have you learned something about your own parenting from the show?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I did. You know, in my own parenting, I learned a long time ago not to be controlling, you know, and let my kids be them. My daughter's here back there, so she always tells these stories of how she couldn't do this, and she couldn't do that, and she couldn't do other things, and my other kids can get away with all kind of murder. But here now, you got to pay attention to your children in a different kind of way. I learned, you know, there's some things that happen on the surface, but you kind of have to look at the unseen things, listen to the things that are unsaid, and kind of just pick up and perceive what's going on in your children's lives. I feel like I learned that with Aubrey. Things are going on in his life, and I don't really know until it's a little bit late. Well, he's doing a lot of things, you know. So for me, that's what I feel like I learned. With my kids, I try to pay attention a little bit more. look around a little bit more. You know, who are their friends? What are they doing? You know, and make sure that their relationship, their lives are healthy beyond just what we say every day and what they're talking about, what they're telling me. If that answers your question.
And ease off the booze and drugs.
Yeah.